That's what to see.
I was waiting for you to start that damn countdown clock.
Oh shit! See, I can
Wait.
let it just play out. Yeah. See.
All right, welcome to the
The
Geeks.
Captain Lock is cool. We're gonna try that next week.
All right, well, welcome to the Geeks. This is Lil.
This is Steve, keeping it green.
And this is Sean. To the break of dawn, getting it going. How was everybody's week? I mean, welcome. I guess hey.
I watched a lot of shit this week.
You did, yeah. You watched a couple things.
Man, I watched some movies in 1 days. I watched a documentary.
I'm actually joining you guys on a review this week.
Just one though. Just one.
Don't dip into all that other shit. I wanted to watch the night one, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. So I was like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine, but I think you'd enjoy it. But it's not a horror movie. We'll talk about that in 31 days. Yeah, I didn't do too much. I'm trying to think. Sean and I did an episode of Star Geeks with Robin and Will, which was fun.
Yeah, that was cool. I enjoyed that. Hopefully we can get more Star Wars geeks on, in the coming future.
What's up, Taylor?
What's up, Al?
Al.
Whoever loves Star Wars stuff, they're welcome to join the show. If you're in depth on Star Wars shit and you're listening to our show, we would love to have you on. I love to have different geeks on to talk about Star Wars every week. At some point, we got to start kind of laying down like, hey, what we're going to talk about. But we've been listening to the fans, so that's cool. But I would like to kind of dip deep in there.
Yeah. Thank you, Al.
Appreciate that, Al.
What's up, James?
What's up, James?
So, what did you do this week, Sean? Anything?
What did I do this week? I watched what did I watch? Star Trek Strange Worlds. It ended episode. It has a season finale. It's phenomenal. I'd give the whole series a hero.
I heard it ended on a cliffhanger.
It was a cliffhanger. I was like, dun, dun, dun. I was like, no. But it was so good, man. So good. Man, if you're not watching that show, if you're just a sci-fi guy and you just like storylines, like that is probably one of the best Star Trek. Honestly, all the Star Trek shows are really good. They're actually really, really good. Like I got to give Paramount and whoever else is doing that, like CBS or whatever, man, they're doing a hell of a fucking job with Star Trek. Like to be really honest, I think they maybe their TV shows are a little bit better than Star Wars, to be honest. Story wise, yeah.
Oh, we've been waiting for you to debate.
That debate's never gonna happen.
I'm waiting for them. Like it's not really me. It's not. I'm ready.
They're waiting for you. I created a whole thing for us all.
You're the one that's supposed to be setting this shit up, and you don't never tell us anything.
Or is this real life right now? I created a whole fucking message group with everybody in it, you included.
All you gotta do is set it up. I'm ready to go.
I did. I literally said, all right, so let's start talking dates and crickets across the board. So I'm not doing it.
Oh,
fucking, and then, wait, you got to do it.
Well,
I'm gonna try over and over.
You were the general on this one, so I kind of figured.
I know, and my troops weren't listening to shit I was saying.
I don't. First of all, I don't go on those Facebook message boards, so
That's
already.
That's the only way we can all communicate, Sean. You have to make an exception. You
call me all the time. All you got to say is, yo,
no,
Sean.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the back and forth. And he said this.
You're not doing the back and forth with me?
I'll call back. No,
you're not doing it with me.
No,
really?
We could all do it in the same group at one time, so I don't have to relay anything.
But see, all you gotta do is say, "Yo, we're gonna do it right this date," and I'm good. I'm like, "All right, cool." That's all you gotta do. It really is that simple. You started this whole thing, so you're the one that has to orchestrate it.
Back to putting us.
But you just said that Star Trek is better than Star Wars.
So
No,
James wants to know
no.
if you like the episode with the lower decks with the cartoon.
I love that. Was my favorite episode probably since this whole thing started because I'm such a Lower Decks fan. And again, see, I love Star Wars, but Star Trek right now, their shows are very consistent, and it's like it's all in one little realm, and it just works so well. And it just, I don't know, man. It really, I do really love it. Like I've watched Lower Decks probably 50 fucking times, and I keep watching it over and over again. Strange New Worlds, love it too. So it gets a lot of replay value for me, to be honest. And that's a huge thing. Like, even with Star Wars, I haven't gone back and watched Mandalorian, or I haven't really gone back and watched Book of Boba Fett. I really want to, but I don't really care as much. I think I'm hoping Ahsoka changes my mind with all that, like, just replay value. But I really don't go back and watch a lot of those. But I seem to be going back and to watch a lot of Star Trek shows. It's really weird. But I love Star Trek too. Don't get it wrong. Like, it's my second favorite sci-fi, if anything. So I watched that. What else did I watch this week?
He wants to also know about the Klingon show. That somebody at work was telling me to make sure I at least watch that episode.
Well, Klingons was rapping. It was kind of cool. It was different, but Steve would not like this episode.
Episode.
It was so musical. It was all like, it was weird. It was weird at first, and then I was like, you know what? It's very weird that I have a face on. I have no beard. It'll grow back, but my skin was getting irritated.
Yeah, I'm mute, Steve.
I look like a completely different person if I have no beard.
When you cut your thing off.
I look like a fat little kid, man.
Yeah, I feel like a fat little kid too, because my eyes squint when I laugh. So it's like I don't have no eyebrows. So it doesn't really help me out any.
Like
one of those pods in the Matrix.
Yeah. Am I from the future?
Al agrees. He's like Vander Holyfield.
The government just said the aliens were real, and here you are.
Yeah, I really came out of the tube and was like, hello. What else? Shit, what was I saying? See, damn, man, I got
just watch this stuff.
I watched Hijack, Steve.
Okay, yeah. So we can both jump on this because I recommended you Hijack.
I did.
Did you finish the season? I finished the season.
No, I didn't, Steve. I'm not.
Wow.
I'm waiting for something, and
so much happens.
Maybe I'm expecting more from each.
How many episodes are you in?
I want two episodes. I'm stepping into 3 now.
It's a 8-9 episode. Yeah, by like episode. I think episode what? Let's see. So episode 2.
Oh, Ryan made me remember something. But go ahead.
No, I think. Anyway, I really loved it. I don't know exactly when it popped off for me, and I was like hooked. But I finished the whole season. I barreled right through it. I think Idris Elba. He does good, but like his character, I don't know.
It's
like,
very.
He could have just be anybody. Like they didn't have to be like, oh, he's this crazy negotiator. Like he doesn't do a lot of negotiating. So like, he's just kind of like a good guy.
Yeah, I feel like I want him to be like action packed.
The layers of who the hijackers are and how far that goes, and it mixes in with shit happening on the ground, is really, really cool. And you start realizing certain people are like related that you didn't know, and then there's like I said, there's like people on the plane, like you just never know who to trust. Like they literally said like, oh, we have this many people that don't exist. They have no other identification, but they're on that plane, but you've only been introduced to this many bad guys. So it's like, who else is where? And then there's like sketchy looking dudes with tattoos on their face in the plane. You're like, I bet no, he can't be a bad guy because that's who they want me to think is a bad guy. But then maybe they think I'm thinking that. So I don't know. And it gets pretty cool.
So, I mean, I'm still, I'm in. I'm still going to watch it. I'm going to finish it out. But I'm going to tell you, Lioness on Paramount, Ryan, you hit that shit on the head. That shit is amazing. It is fucking good. It is really good.
That's Paramount Plus, huh?
Yeah.
Paramount Plus is knocking it out of the park with TV, bro.
Yeah. Yo, you talk about go-to shows, motherfucker. I got at least 10 shows on their fucking roster right now. I'm like, yo, hero.
Mayor of Kingstown.
Tyler Sheridan.
I know, right?
Fucking
It's the
guy.
Tyler Sheridan Network.
Yeah.
I never even watched that 1944 with what's that? With Harrison Ford, and
It was good.
I didn't see it yet.
Fucking good. Fucking crazy. Yeah, man. Like, yo, Lioness, definitely highly recommended. Check it out. It's only like 4 episodes in, I think. I gotta watch the next episode. I'm gonna probably watch it later. Just a great show. Another great show, man. Fucking another great show. Tyler Sheridan, fucking killing those shits. Like, easy. That's about it. That's all I think of all I watched this week.
Well, staying on the Paramount Plus thing, based on Sean's glowing recommendation last week, I went ahead and watched all of the season of Tulsa King. And wow, what a good show.
Good show. So good.
Man, the characters are great. I just love how like Sylvester Stallone just rolls into Tulsa, Oklahoma with a suitcase, and like by the end of the season, he's got a fucking crew, man. And they're like,
dog.
Like, and they're solid. The crew's solid. Like, I think is it Garrett Hedlund?
Oh, fucking
the guy from Tron.
Man. I like
He's
Garrett Hedlund.
Dude, he's fucking awesome. And
Yeah,
like
a very man, like he gets a shaft, man. I think again, I love Tron Legacy, but like I liked him in Brothers. Like he does a good fucking job, man. I really like that dude. But he did
was great.
In this scene, yeah.
Great in the show. I love the Tyson, the driver, that guy, hit the layers. I love that one scene where they're going to they get jumped for selling drugs in somebody else's turf, and then they're going to retaliate. And Tyson's dad shows up, and he's like, no, you're not gonna go. And then him and fucking Sylvester Stallone kind of have a little back and forth, and then next thing you know, Tyson's dad out there swinging bats at motherfuckers. So I'm just like, dude, it's just great. Oh, it's so good. And then like that whole thing at the end, man, I love my Home Alone setups, and they expected that biker gang to roll through, and you saw them rigging up all kinds of shit in the bar. I was just like, yes, let's go.
Shit up. The mafia shit is crazy though. Like,
I love that when they met by the pool. Yeah. He was like, you, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. I like you. We go way back. So like you can keep working for this piece of shit, or you can come over here right now. And that guy's like, all right. Boop, boop, boop. He was like, okay, fuck. And then the other mafia guys are like, you fucking scumbag. It was really cool. It was funny when they did like the flashback to figure out why Sylvester Stallone was in jail for so long.
Yeah.
And like it's like 25 years ago, and everyone is just as fucking old as they are in 2023.
They're about the same.
Sylvester Stallone like had slicked back hair and a leather jacket, but it was still 75-year-old Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
But no, it's a fucking great show.
Hello, you are missing out. You're not watching any of those shows.
There is some sexy time, but there's no nudity. There's like it's like PG. There's a lot of cussing. It's a lot of talking.
I've come to the realization that just like even shows I like long form TV, it's never been something that I've enjoyed. Like I like the movies. I'd rather see a movie, give me a 2-hour story, and I'm out.
Dude, they're like
I know. It's why I never got into The Sopranos, Breaking Bad. Like we're talking about
I can't believe you've never seen Breaking Bad.
You're missing the best fucking show. Like no, you haven't watched Game of Thrones, fucking Breaking Bad. You didn't watch fucking what's this shit with Jason Bateman?
Oh, which one? Ozarks, The Outsider.
Fucking Ozarks. You didn't watch The Outsider. You don't watch shit. Like
Mayor of Easttown with
Mayor of Easttown and Mayor King's like, yo, how are you missing this fucking great TV?
Mayor of Easttown is one of the best shows I've ever seen, and it's like it's probably never gonna go have another season. But like Evan Peters and what's her name from Titanic?
I forgot.
I can't think of her name. Again, Kate Winslet.
Fucking great,
crushing it. Golly, it's so good.
It bothers me you don't watch any long form TV. Like
you didn't? Did you watch The Watchmen show on HBO?
No,
I did.
All of it?
No.
Again, you watched a movie's worth. You watched 2 episodes.
Exactly. It was like give me 3 episodes.
Dude, we're looking for series. Me and Rachel.
Yo,
constantly. I watched all 3 episodes of the new season of Only Murders in the Building.
Fucking great. It's fucking
Still
great.
good.
Fucking great. God damn, yo.
Yellow Jackets. I don't know. You guys got to get on that. You guys got to get on
On
Yellow
what?
Jackets. Well, Lil's not going to get on Yellow
I
Jackets.
want Yellow
yet.
Jackets.
But you're not done yet.
Yeah, I gotta finish. I'm gonna
You
finish.
got to finish.
I see. You know I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to that.
So good. Goddamn.
Yeah, hello. Man, you missing some of the best TV on TV. Like
I get it. I mean, James is saying I'm late and wrong. You know, I mean, I get it. I do get it, but it's something that I've never enjoyed. Like, I went back. You know,
You don't enjoy good characters, compelling storylines, great
I just
action.
don't like. Well, you
high
know what
drama,
it is? It's just like, especially back then, it was the
stabbing,
week-to-week stuff, right? Like, it was the week-to-week stuff, and I never enjoyed that. I know now you can binge it, but again, it's like.
Me neither. I remember when like Almost Human came on.
Yeah.
I think we were doing PCL still then, and then you guys wanted to talk about it every week, and I was like, "This show's garbage. Like this show sucks."
Trying to get into it.
Look, you loved
I did
it.
like
You-
it.
and then
I
I was like, literally, at one point they made they had it filmed, and then they were like, we're just gonna put episode 5 where episode 3 goes, and episode 3 where episode 5 goes, and it didn't mean anything. That's when I was out. I was like, fuck this show. You don't even have to tell it in order. It's just whatever happens.
It's all over. Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, like
I don't
Carl
like that.
Urban, and I guess that was the thing. Like
I
sometimes
finished that show, but they canceled it, so whatever. You know.
yeah,
I'm a
I
little
think that might
bummed.
be-
Yeah.
I was to say that might be one of the reasons why. Like a lot of times, if I get into a show, you know, it's either it cancels itself or it never ends well. Like it just, I don't know how many shows end great. I mean, you guys even talked about some of the big ones, Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
That
but
was
as bad as that
you know what I mean?
ending
Like, you
was,
invest so much time.
Game of Thrones as a whole is phenomenal. It did.
as bad as
And
that
honestly,
ending,
honestly, real shit. I'm going back and watch the fucking ending. It's not fucking bad.
it's not that bad. It was just a
not
letdown at the time because there was so much buildup and we
Right.
knew what they were capable of. Like, what was that?
character?
What was that episode, Sean, where Tyrion, where he got the scar, where Tyrion lit up the fucking whole bay
Oh,
with
that was
fire?
that was the Battle of
That was like season
Blackwater.
3.
Yeah, yeah.
That episode, the fucking Battle of the Bastards, that one where they light off that bomb under the Capitol.
Oh
Like-
my fucking god, that was a fucking musical.
When
Like,
that little boy
that's-
just killed himself. He's like, nope,
It was
I'm out.
all fucking
Oh
music.
my god.
It was all music, and that shit was like a silent. Yo, that shit was amazing.
It literally opens up with like a guy getting killed by pouring molten gold over his head. Like, oh, you want your gold? Here it is, bitch. Like, damn,
Yo, it is
savage.
some of the best TV, although, and it's sad that you don't get to enjoy that part of it. Like, because it's not sad, but like we would love to hear your reaction on it because you see me and Steve's reaction on shit.
I do.
Like we're like, holy shit, Sean, did you watch that? Like, yes, it was fucking crazy. Like we enjoy this shit. I love
Yeah,
it.
we're not doing like season reviews here. Although you do like some long form. You love Stranger Things. That's a long form ass fucking show.
But you know what? But the difference with Stranger Things, right? Like it hits a lot of things I love.
Cobra Kai, a little
And
long form
yeah.
storytelling.
But again, it hits a lot of things I love. And also it's released all at once. So if I have like
Although all the shows, okay, Breaking Bad's been out for like 12 years.
Well, no,
So-
I know, but like it feels daunting now to go back to watch all of that, right? It's like
It's like
it feels
5 seasons, I think, something like that.
again, it feels daunting. It does.
Is it because it's not happy?
Yeah,
It's
you know
a
what? I
dark-
do enjoy the happiness.
Dark
Yeah,
show.
I feel like it needs to be like for you.
Stranger Things is not happy. I love horror.
Yeah, but it's little kids and shit. Like I think you're okay with that, like because it's
Literally, none of the main characters are in danger ever.
right. It's like yeah, like with like you binge through Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's happy shit. Like you watch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, comedy.
You
but
watch
but that's
comedy.
easy because I don't have to like mentally super invest into the show.
So what are you,
You know what I
doing
mean?
while
Like-
it's on then?
What?
Like if you put it on a show and you're sitting down watching it, like you don't mentally invest in it. What are you like? Are you like? What are you doing? Are you like doing work? Are you-
Sometimes,
yeah.
a lot of times, and now you know, in 2 weeks I'm starting school, so like there's no way I'll be watching a lot of TV then. It'll be really focused on here's movie, and and I'm out. So,
What do you-
but that's how I've always been.
it's-
That's the thing. That's how I've always been. Like I never watched like the X-Files back in the day. I watched it.
I have not seen every
After
episode of
Mia-
the X-Files,
after
but I've
Mia
seen a
was-
lot.
After Mia was born, we had Christmas break, and Jenny and I were like exhausted, and so we're like, we took the week off of work.
That was before binging, though. Like, you know,
But we rented all the DVDs on Netflix, got them all in the mail, and binged those. You know what I mean? Like, so that was when I watched X-Files, like 20 years later. So I guess it's coming up on the time I should start watching Sopranos.
He didn't get to enjoy House of the Dragon, Sean. Remember the finale to that? God.
I know.
I
feel
am
so
such a disappointment. I am a disappointment.
It-
It's true.
it hurts me so, but you know, I get to enjoy it with Steve, so it's not that much of a disappointment because I know Steve's gonna watch it. If I tell Steve, yo, you gotta watch this shit, yo, Steve be like, yo, I'm gonna watch it. And then if he don't like it, he be like, yo, I don't like it. And if I don't like something, like at least I get to enjoy that. It's like at least I still have a TV geek.
Well, it's not. We're not 100% hits. There's been plenty of stuff you like that I haven't, and vice versa. But we have a nice average.
We do.
We roll it around
really
like
good.
I would say like 85%.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, you should be because you suck. So, not enough
Wow.
television watching. Put it on. on the
I
treadmill.
did watch a series this week. It was a 5-episode documentary series on American Gladiators on Netflix, which is pretty good. I watched the ESPN one. Did I talk about that one?
You did.
Yeah. So this one was like the unauthorized one. It was everybody who refused to do the ESPN one did their own one with Netflix, and it was actually pretty good to get like two sides of the story. And I loved American Gladiators as a kid. Who didn't? Who didn't want to be a damn gladiator? Who wasn't doing the joust with their siblings on the couches and shit and getting
Who here got in trouble for
Always.
American gladiatoring your sibling?
Always.
Oh man,
Come on.
we made every game.
You got to get past me.
Like,
You have
yo,
the ball.
yeah.
You got to get past
You got
me.
the ball? Shit, we already get past you. Put it in the
But I was the
laundry-
oldest, so like I would crush.
Laundry basket. You had the laundry baskets on.
You have a laundry basket on different sides.
Socks.
Fucking go crazy with that shit.
I mean, and then we would do the assault where, so like one person would stand there with balls of socks and you'd make little areas where they have to try to hit you with it. It's,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it was, so that's why I wanted to, I saw that pop up and I'm like, oh, you know what? I want to watch this. And it was good. It was sad. It was crazy. Like they were talking about some of the parties that they had. Like I didn't realize that they did a like almost a year-long like tour in between filming seasons. Dude, these people were paid shit, and they were just putting their body through it. Like it was crazy. I didn't
think they were putting their body through anything. I thought they were like the ones taking, like, giving all the hits. To be honest, but
no, man, they were talking about all their injuries. Like the Tower, like was talking about like he had like 9 surgeries. He tore his like.
See, yeah, but I feel like
bone.
they did all that like off the air because all I saw was a bunch of normies getting crushed by some.
Well, you know why?
Specimen.
The crazy thing was they would film the entire series, the entire season in like 3 weeks. So like they would film the whole year season in like 3 weeks. So it's like you didn't see a lot of that stuff, but that's why they kept bringing in new gladiators because they couldn't keep up with all the hits. Because even though the normies were getting crushed, they were taking hits. And it was funny hearing some of the stories from some of the contenders. This one dude was just nuts. Like they talked to him at the end. Like he was like one of the oldest contestants, and like he did very well in the series. And I remember like when they showed his face, I'm like, I remember that guy because he had gray hair and he was like 35 years old. And they were talking about him now. He was like talking about like how much he appreciated the gladiators, and it gave him cred in prison in Mexico because he was talking about how he was smuggling people across the border. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I figured out I was making more money smuggling people across, so I started doing that, and then I got arrested. I was like,
holy shit.
I was like, well, that's good to talk about on Netflix, I guess. But hearing the gladiators and stuff, like some of the stories, it was sad for them, but you know, they're doing well now. But it's like they got treated like shit, I have to say, compared to a lot of other shows where you would have, you know, these kind of contestants, especially nowadays. But it was fun. Again, it was a throwback. It was a lot of childhood memories sitting there. So it's kind of the one only thing outside of a bunch of horror movies that I watched this week. And Steve, we got to watch some fan films because I'm hearing some of these fan films coming out. There's one for Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know if you heard about this, where it's a sequel to Wes Craven's New Nightmare. And the kid, Miko Hughes, he's not a kid anymore. He's actually in the fan film. It's about him. It's Dylan's New Nightmare or Dylan's Nightmare or something like that. And it's direct sequel.
We reviewed New Nightmare, right? For 31 days?
Of course. Well, that's fine, but I'm just the fact that they're actually like he's doing a fan film is interesting. And the guy who's doing Freddy, like the makeup and everything, looks great.
I think it was actually last Sunday. We've been doing a lot of TV and movie watching here because it's just been hot, you know. So it's like there's not a lot to do. So
here today,
yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's really really hot, but like my wife, we watched The Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one, Robert Englund, you know, and classic, great. And then she had never seen Dream Warriors.
I watched that.
So we threw that on, and it's for people that don't have the nostalgia. They know it's just it doesn't hit right, you know, like that.
You would rather watch 13 Ghosts.
Of course, when Dawkins drops, and I'm just like singing along. It's like I'm just getting the side eye, you know. So, but
how is she watch Nightmare 3? Like,
I usually do most of my horror movie, especially my schlocky horror movie, because Nightmare is great. It's classic, but it is pretty schlocky, especially if you go back now and look at it in comparison to a lot of stuff that's out. But I love it still. It's not a disparaging remark in any way, but I usually watch all that stuff by myself.
I take offense to the schlocky comment.
It is.
That's like my favorite.
It is a lot of the dude, the classics, the greats. It's a lot of fucking nonsense in there. Almost all those Friday the 13th movies are fucking bonkers. Like,
well, yeah,
it doesn't make any. Same with Halloween. Same with Halloween. Like that damn Loomis is more of a villain than Michael Myers.
Not in the original.
Oh, what was it? 4, I think. Good lord.
Well, yeah. I mean, or 5, where he's using Jamie as bait. He's like, "Come on, get her, Michael!" Ah! That's how he yells.
What was the one where he went like into the hospital and was like berating this child in the hospital? I was like, "Good lord, this guy's a monster."
I think that was that one. Where she's like in the hospital bed. He's like, "Tell me where Michael is." Tell me.
I love it though. I love that old schlocky horror. I do. I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. There's certainly a place for that. And if we're not getting that these days, so you know, if we're getting a fan film that might give us more of that, that'd be cool. Didn't we review that Friday the 13th fan film? Yeah. Don't Walk in the Woods or
there's
something
like 2
that.
of them, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there was the snow one and then the cabin one.
Yeah, they were good.
Those were really
good. So I think this was one we have to check out too. I think there's supposed to be some pretty decent Halloween one too that somebody made that was a direct sequel to Halloween H2O. I'm like, that's interesting. You know, where it follows the son. Drawing a blank on the character's name.
Hartnett, Josh Hartnett.
Yeah, Josh Hartnett's character, but
I don't know. His hair sticks out like this. So that was
not the different actor that's like 48 years old playing Josh Hartnett. So who does not look like anything like Josh Hartnett, but that's all right.
No, we'll check it out. Give me more info on that for sure.
Yeah. And also, did you guys hear that the Friday the 13th game is the game on the Xbox? Like, I guess they're giving all the DLC for free and stuff because it's not going off. Well, I think they turned it off in 2024. It's going to be done. 2023, there's no more. At the end of this year, there's no more. And then at the end of 2024,
We don't like those games though. That's the thing. Like we tried Dead by Daylight, we tried Evil Dead, we tried.
I think we had fun with Jason.
Did you see the Dead by Daylight Aliens one?
I know the Xenomorph's coming. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Like,
Nicolas
we have to
Cage is
bust
in
that
the
out
game. Goddamn. No, I hate that game. I don't like the mechanics of it. I hate the
It is shitty mechanics.
stupid repair the generators or die.
You can't
I
fight.
mean, we did have a couple. No, me and Sean do pretty good when you're the killer because we can dip on you pretty good.
Oh, it's so
I think
fun.
we escaped a couple of times when you were the killer.
Oh yeah, you
Oh.
did.
It's so fun.
I got you a few times, but yes, you did escape. And then I hate it because you guys, try to mess with me the whole time, and yeah. But I have fun with those games. So, that's it. I mean, that's it for me. So, I do have some stuff for the toy box. I don't know about you guys.
I actually have some stuff for the toy box this week.
I don't have anything for the toy box this week.
What? Nothing.
No, nothing.
Well, I'll go.
I did purchase something.
Yeah, but it's not
if
here
I said
yet.
I would go, then Sean would chime in.
Oh, let me go first. But mine's is just a share. I get to share it with everybody, I guess.
Wow, we're doing toy boxes where we don't even have it yet.
No.
Yeah, but I mean, this thing is awesome.
Oh yeah, you sent us the picture earlier this week.
Yeah, I got the NYC what's this studio scale Slave 1, 33 inches high and 26 inches wide and 15 inches deep. Weighs 50 pounds. Lights
50
up.
50 pounds.
Yeah. Fucking beautiful piece, man.
Where are you gonna put that?
Oh, I'm gonna buy a pedestal for that shit, dude. Like I already have an area. I'm gonna either put it here, in this area over here. I'll stop sharing. Hold on.
Yeah, you should put it next to the Han and Carbonite.
No, I think I'm gonna move the Han and Carbonite over to the front of my steps, and then put that thing on a pedestal, or get a Detail, or get a Besta, and just put it right there. So I'm gonna have it either right there, and I might have my probe droid next to it. But I mean, I can't wait to get that shit.
50 pounds.
50 pounds, man.
That's crazy.
I won't get it till 2024, but yeah,
It's gonna be awesome though.
a big pre-order.
Well, this was not 50 pounds, but it was $50. So in my price range, I got a little Optimus Prime model that I put together.
Oh yeah, nice.
It's pretty cool. Huh?
Let me go to solo screen.
Oh, I mean, it's just a little guy, but he's pretty awesome, and he's like super articulated. Has a bunch of like alternate hands you have to build, and even has like the weapons. Like you can pop the hand off and pop the cool little.
Is that by
axe on there?
Who's that by?
Fun models. I got it from Hobby Lobby.
Oh, okay.
But just
Flame Toys, right? Flame Toys?
Maybe, yes, Flame Toys. That's the right one. But he's pretty cool. He's just going to go back here with my RoboCop and my Lion-O and stuff. Just stuff on that shelf. I didn't need nothing crazy. I'm not going to get any crazy statues or anything, but it's a $50 model and it was 40% off. So I'm like, oh, I will take it. It was fun, though. I like putting these things together. It's like one of the smaller Gundams, Sean. Lots of pieces inside that you can't see because you put these big old pieces on top of it, but tons. And it's like the chest opens up, and there's like this little flap.
Is the Matrix leadership in there?
It's just like more like a blue dot, but it's in there.
Oh, okay.
But you can paint it and do a bunch of extra stuff. I didn't. I just put the little shoulder stickers on and called it a day. But yeah, he's going to sit back there nice and cool on that shelf with those other guys. And then some tape talk. This is Foothill Video after all. I got my first trade-in from Vintage VHS on Instagram, and I got 3 Power Ranger tapes.
Oh, man, I got to give that dude. He's still offering me that. I got to say, I sent him which ones I was going to send him.
So these are really, really cool. I already had the pink one. I already had this one, but, he just included it in there because what's he going to do with one of them,
How many tapes are there in that collection?
That I'm not sure of. I think there's only 5. I think
Mm.
it's just the red, black, and the only one I'm missing now is the red one. I have all the
okay.
other ones. So those are cool. They're gonna go up there with their little section up there. I grabbed a couple of these from the Goodwill. I got Kiss the Girls. I didn't have that one yet. I remember that being a pretty cool movie. This one right here, though, is great. Look at this box. Red Heat. Schwarzenegger and Belushi. Look at the back of that box. So awesome.
It's a good cover. I like that.
Very, very, very cool. Red Heat classic, where somehow that giant man with an Austrian accent is Russian. I don't get it, but whatever.
Because anybody with any accent is Russian. I mean,
do you have space?
Yeah, I still have 2 little shelves that I haven't ever filled in.
Okay.
Plus, I just got rid of some, so that'll be cool. And then this one. This is a really, really good one. Sean, I'm pretty sure you've seen this show. And yes, it's a show, the whole show on VHS. I got in the box set The Band of Brothers.
Is it VHS? I didn't even know that even came in VHS.
Look at this.
I've seen Band of Brothers. I watched Band of Brothers. Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
That's cool. I like that.
Every one of these tapes, this cost me $1. Every one of these tapes. I'm just trying to bend the box up.
Do they even know what they have over there?
It's like perfect condition. It's
yeah,
like
Goodwill,
not even.
The Goodwill is cheap. You can just everything is $1.
No, just nothing. Like it's
I've
never even been
too.
played. It's never even been played. Like
I've seen that. I've seen that collection. I just never picked it up. I don't.
I mean, for $1, I couldn't pass it up. This is a great show. Band of Brothers is one of the best, and I'm just super juiced to have it. I don't know if I'm going to watch it on VHS because it's in glorious 4K HD on right now, but it's really cool to have. I have a lot of box sets. I have sets for Die Hard and what's a little advertisement fell out, a rebate coupon. I just have a lot of box sets, big, especially those big 2 VHS packs like Braveheart and stuff like that. So I have a whole section over there in the entertainment center where all this goes, and I'm just super juiced on the Band of Brothers. So
nice, good pickup.
That's it. That's my toy box. That is it for this week. A little.
Very cool. So I bought a book this week, a comic, and I was telling myself that I'm going to take a shopping hiatus for a bit and kind of get everything set and organized. And then today, one of the shops I go to and that I sold a lot of video game stuff, a lot of my duplicate, triplicate stuff to, was doing some it was a comic swap meet. And some local YouTubers who helped me find a bunch of places around here were going to be there setting up as well, and a bunch of other, it's kind of like a mini con kind of thing that they had set up. So I was like, all right, let's go over there. I went over there and I went to another comic shop and just had a bin of toys that I just wanted to get rid of. It was like nothing that I thought was special. It was, stuff that was missing pieces and parts anyway. It was just stuff that I have accumulated. And I'm like, I'm going to get rid of this. Maybe I'll get $50 in cash to use over there. So we drop it off, and then I watched the Bears. Go Bears. Go Justin Fields to 50-yard touchdowns today. I think it ended up giving me $200 in cash. And I was like, okay, so all right, so then I have more ammo. And then I was like, you know what? Before I left, I was like, I'm going to take a bunch of these CGC graded books that I don't want, that I won from Whatnot in free giveaways, and see if I can swap them, because it's a swap and buy. And so, I went there. The first guy I brought to, he wanted one of the books I had. And I wanted, it's a book I've been looking for. It's a newer book, but it is Spider-Man number 7. It is the Humberto Ramos cover, variant cover, which is the first cover of Spider-Boy. It's his first appearance and first cover of Spider-Boy in a 9.8. So I paid $50 for it plus the trade. So I was like, that's pretty good. The book's selling for about $125 or so on eBay. And I got this. So basically the trade was nothing because I won it on on Whatnot a long time ago, and $50 cash, which I got from trading in some toys. So then I went to another booth and I was talking to the guys, and I was like, well, I got these books, are you interested in anything? And he wanted all of them. And he's like, well, what do you want? And I was looking at his booth and I'm like, there's only 2 books there that I want. I didn't think you would do it. And he's like, I'll do it as an even swap. And I'm like, okay, let's take it. So 2 more books I got for free, and they are kind of grails of mine. Like they're a lower grade than I would have wanted, but for free, I will take it. And that is Amazing Spider-Man 121, The Death of Gwen Stacy, and Amazing Spider-Man 122, The Death of Green Goblin. So in a 4.5 and a 5.0, they're really good. They're going on the back wall. I love these covers. These are Romita covers, especially this one with the Goblin there and the dead Gwen. I love these books. I'm shocked that I own them. Even Jenny said that these are books I've been looking for a very, very long time. And then I picked up this is the one I bought that I won on eBay. It was an eBay auction because I'm looking for iconic Romita covers, because I'm probably never going to get first appearances of some of these characters because there's just too much money in high grade. But I love this cover. I've always loved this cover, and I've been looking for it for the last couple of years, like in a high grade, in a price that I'm comfortable with, and that is Amazing Spider-Man number 66, a Silver Age book, a Mysterio cover there, and this is 7.5. So one of my favorite ones. I think one of the best Romita covers, way better than the first appearance cover. I hate that first appearance Mysterio cover, and this one is just so iconic and so cool. So this is another awesome book, and so I got 4 books that are going on the back wall once I paint it red with a bunch of spider webs going across it. And
oh, you're gonna paint spider webs on there?
I'm gonna paint Spider-Man black webs going through the back wall. It's gonna be a Spider-Man wall. That wall back
your
there.
Your picture is going to be very red.
It is.
You got your red shirt, red hat.
Right now, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Red chair.
I will have to. Yes, I will have to.
Maybe you should do it black and white webs.
Black and white webs.
I just fucked him up. He's like, shit.
No, I'm going with the red. I don't know.
Maybe you should just wait till me and Steve come down. We can just paint you a nice
mural
wall.
We'll see.
We could do it.
I got a wall here that you guys can take over.
I would love to. I'll definitely do it. Shit.
I don't care what you.
Huh?
So I wouldn't care what you did there. Whatever you put, But I don't know. I just think I don't know. I think right here with the big statues going across and stuff, like I'm gonna move the statues down a bit so it's gonna hit the wall perfectly, and then kind of like I don't know.
Why you just don't get like a one of those like wallpaper Spider-Man drawings?
You mean like the stick things? I have. You know what? I have wallpaper. It's comic wallpaper. I have like big rolls.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they have like Spider-Man wallpaper, right?
I don't think they have. I don't know if they have it anymore. I know they have wallpaper, right? Not just Spider-Man. I mean, they have the stickers, like the big, fathead kind of things, but I'm going to cover it with comics. The comics are going back on the wall behind me.
Right, but it would be cool to. Oh, they do have wallpaper too, bro. Wayfair has it. Oh shit!
But I do have comic wallpaper. Like I'll grab it right now.
Share your screen, Sean.
It's not that great, actually.
Oh, well, you just said, "Oh shit!" Like
it looked cool at first, and then I started looking at it. I'm like,
From a design standpoint, I worry if his walls are red that you'll lose some of his awesome shit in the red.
I agree. Oh no! They do. Oh, look at this. This is actually. I'm gonna share my screen. Screen sharing.
You should put that on like your ceiling.
It's got a lot of panels.
That's cool. Why not do that? A little bit simpler, and you still have a white wall, and you got like Spider-Man logos all over there.
Because it looks like you have a polka dot wall unless you're close
I
up.
kind of like that it's white.
That's what I was saying.
See, he could do white with black spider webs.
I mean, I was looking at this earlier, but or maybe yeah. I mean, can you see it?
That's a peel and stick.
That is. It doesn't say.
Yeah,
It says
it
peel
says
and
it right
stick.
there.
Shit, look at that one.
All right, well maybe
We're still looking at the first one. We're not seeing what you're seeing.
Oh, you're not? Okay, hold on. Let me show
you guys saw what I have, right? Like,
let me see.
that's the panels.
Yeah, you just unrolled it. All the comic book panels.
Yeah, I have like a couple rolls of it.
Oh, shit! Put that up.
I think everything will get lost. It's kind of like that, but it's. I mean, this is legit.
It's busy though.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So I said, you can put that on your ceiling.
Put it on my ceiling.
Yeah,
that'd be crazy.
It'd be awesome.
I do like that first one, Sean, though, because I like that it's like the white with the webs, and then the Spider-Man
I don't know.
blue with red webs. That's what Scott's saying to go with. Blue with red webs. Huh.
Ooh, what does this one look like?
Yeah, see, that's busy. That's why I didn't do this.
That's what his wall's gonna look like, anyways. He can't put comic book covers on top of that.
Yeah, that'll look weird. That'll look weird.
Now we're shopping for my background. There you go.
Hey, I'm just trying to help out, bro.
No, I appreciate it. I actually like that first one that you said that you showed.
This one's not too bad.
Because I like it. I like the subtle, and then the little Spider-Man.
Let me see which one. Let me show you the one. Let me show you the one I'm looking at right now, which actually might be a better look, but maybe.
And I like that it's a stick, but it's a wall stick that.
Look at that one.
That's actually really cool too.
And it has it's white, but it has like all the little patterns. Like that's kind of cool.
I could put that on this wall because this wall is all the Avengers stuff that's going to be on this wall. So
it comes in different colorways too.
That's cool. So there you go.
Just trying to help out, man.
I appreciate that. Actually, I might have to look back at that other one, especially because if it's
I think
on stick, it's gonna be easy.
Star Wars wallpaper.
I was gonna say all you need is to get like where they're
the warp speed.
Warp speed, exactly.
That would be cool.
That as your background, yeah.
So, no, they do have it though, but
you should have a crawl as you're going down your steps.
No. I have that already. I haven't put it up yet, but I gotta paint that wall black. Oh, I have it. I'm ready to put that bitch up now. I'm just like, man, do I put it up now? No, I'm gonna repaint it.
What is it for?
Huh?
Which episode is it for?
New Hope. It was New Hope. Yeah, New Hope. Yeah. I would love this. There's one that has a crawl that says like all of them going all the way down, but I'm like, damn, that's a lot. I don't know.
That's a little too much.
Yeah.
So well, that's all I got. Any news? Any rumors you want to talk about? I mean, I guess there was nothing happening, so nobody's talking to each other.
I mean, Blue Beetle's actually getting pretty good buzz.
Yeah, they bumped its estimated opening weekend to 30 million, so that's not bad. If it does that, I think it'll beat Shazam.
Yeah, but
well, true, but I'm saying Shazam is coming off a sequel, coming off a movie that people enjoyed. Blue Beetle is not a character everybody knows.
There are some trailers that we did not touch on. We didn't touch on last week the Exorcist trailer, which was amazing. We didn't touch this week. Yeah. This week they dropped the trailer for the video game adaptation of The Last Ronin, which looks amazing.
Yeah.
So there's definitely some trailer stuff there. What a motherfucker.
That folding chair sold out where we're at.
No.
Folding chairs.
Jarvis keeps sending me that. Come on, Steve. The brawl.
Oh, the brawl.
The guy who was doing the folding chair. That one video that they made with the doing the Wakanda chant, and everybody's doing like moves with the folding chairs. Oh man, that got me. That was awesome.
The reenactments have been pretty great.
Yeah.
Did you I'm really interested to see this Talk to Me movie.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they're already working on a sequel.
So, well, they've already filmed it.
Sequel?
Well, it's like a prequel, but they filmed it. It's
Okay.
kind of like what they did with was it not X Pearl? I think did they film Pearl at the same time as they filmed X? Either way, like it's a prequel that they filmed already. But A24 is talking they're going to release a replica that you can buy of the hand, that weird embalmed hand, and that you could just have that in your collection. I think that's fucking awesome. Like everyone that I've heard of is glowing about the movie. The guys at the Horror Returns loved it, and so if they all like it, then usually it's a pretty good sign.
All right. Well, we might have to check that out for 31 days. Steve, have you watched the new? What's that one with the paranormal people? Was it the Wilsons? Not Insidious. It's the other series.
Conjuring.
Yeah, the new one.
There's a new Conjuring.
Red Door. The
No,
Red
that's
Door.
Insidious. That's Insidious.
Okay, Insidious. Well, it's
Patrick
Patrick
Wilson.
but he's in all of them. He's like
Yes,
in
he's in
every
all of
single
them.
one of these. Yeah, it's like he plays the same character in 58 movies. But did you see that one, The Red Door?
Mm-mm. I haven't seen.
It's on the app. In
I've
HD.
only ever seen the first Insidious.
Okay.
I never saw
I didn't know.
2 or 3 and 4 because this is part 5, I think. This Insidious.
Yeah, I think so. Well, it's on the app in HD, so I was wondering, but if not, that's fine.
Oh, if it's on in HD, then I'll check it out.
Yeah.
We haven't done any of those Insidious movies though for 31 days, so
Maybe we need to go.
which is weird. Hold on, my camera's fucking up. Gotta unplug it.
I mean, he looked fine to me. So,
Blurry.
any other news shown? Ryan's asking, or no, Scott asked if we talked about the Fantastic Four casting. Not really. I mean, I still don't know if it's true. A lot of people are reporting that was it Vanessa Kirby is going to be Sue Storm, that she signed on right before the strike, but nobody officially
Nothing's confirmed. Yeah.
Nothing confirmed. So it's like I don't know, and it's you're hearing all the different rumors for all the different reads. I have no idea. Like I don't at this point. Like it's just I don't know. I would like what's his face from Stranger Things is Johnny Storm. I think that'd be a good casting. If that's who they're gonna go with.
The Red Ranger guy?
No, it would be what's his face? He's playing the guitar. Why am I drawing a blank on his name?
Oh, Eddie.
Yeah. So there's talks that he'd be Johnny Storm. So that'd be cool. I just give me a good Dr. Doom. And if Adam Driver's not going to play Reed, I think Adam Driver should play Doom. There you go. That's it. So if he doesn't want to commit to Reed, play Doom. So do we think a Hulk movie is coming out? Yes, I do think a Hulk movie is coming out. I think we're going to see next Comic-Con everything that's been projected for phase 5 and 6 changed for the big changes. It's not going to be the same what was predicted. I mean, some of the movies will stay the same. They're still going Secret Wars and, possibly.
God, I was thinking about that today. Secret Wars. Could you imagine if you get a scene in Secret Wars where a fucking Hulk is holding up a fucking mountain and all the Avengers are under him, and it just pans out, and it's just that comic cover. If they don't do that,
we're not gonna get any of that shit. Everything that we want, we ain't gonna get.
I just want Tom Holland to get the black suit. Give me the black suit. That's it. If Tom Holland gets in the black suit in space, that's it.
They've been releasing a lot of that concept art, and they showed a lot of the concept art they had of him in the black suit for that movie. It's pretty cool.
So Al said, what did he say? Hopefully Marvel elevates some of their failures from the movies and TV shows and goes back to what us fans love. I think that's the focus. I think that's going to be the change. That's why I think we're going to see some pretty big changes and some pullback. So hopefully it happens. You know, they got a lot of stuff that's already been filmed that they're going to have to push out and get it out there and just call it. But
I don't know what happened, but they took a turn. The turn was...
Well, what happened was they were trying to do way too much, and you don't have a lot of the oversight. And
were they doing way too much though? Like,
well, I think a lot of things changed in
Look at the
2020, right? The pandemic changed everything. Movies weren't going to theaters anymore. They had to rethink how they were going to do things, and then nobody was planning on just taking a 2-year break.
Yeah,
so
I agree with that.
It really, I think that threw a wrench in the works of a lot of things.
So how do you feel about VFX for Marvel going on? They're unionizing. So now that, like, I guess, I mean, that we all know that VFX took a hell of a hit for Marvel shit in the last couple of years. So I think it's better for them, you know what I mean, in many ways. That way they won't be overworked, I guess. I think that was the story, that they were being overworked for a lot of VFX stuff. That's why some of that, like the She-Hulk shit, didn't look good. Apparently, I didn't really have a problem with She-Hulk, to be honest.
But again, that's what I'm saying. Like, they were doing too much. Can't do 3 10-hour series plus 3 or 4 movies and keep up with the same quality. Nobody was putting out that much content from one continuous storyline or one continuous group of stories in the same universe.
No, I honestly, I don't think that was the problem, man. I really do think that it was just, I mean, they probably say, yeah, we got to pull back, but like, I mean, everything could have been good if it was written well. And like, I think a lot of stuff just wasn't written well. You know, Secret Invasion wasn't written well. The last, like, those episodes of Miss Marvel weren't really that good, but like, I still
Black Widow was not written well.
Yeah, Black Widow wasn't written well. I think it's the writing. I don't really think it's the characters, because if it doesn't really matter if you have a good fucking story, like, yo.
Well, not for nothing, like Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness wasn't even really written all that well.
No,
Spider-Man Far From Home, though,
great.
Every aspect of the
writing.
movie is good.
I think to me, I think it's the writing. I think that I don't think it's like, oh, you know, we're gonna push all this shit out. You can still push all that shit out if the writing is fucking really good. And I think the writing was really well done a couple years ago. I mean, I thought the writing for Winter Soldier and you know, Falcon was fucking great. Like, I thought the writing on that was really good. WandaVision was really good. Like, I don't know what happened, but I think the writing was a lot of forced writing, and like, oh, we need to kick these episodes out. And I get, like, they're pushing too fast, but I think it's writing. Like, it really just had to do with this. It's better. It needs to be just better written for a lot of stories, and they're just not good enough. I still don't even know a reason why they even did an Echo show. Like, makes no fucking sense. Why would you write that? Like, it wasn't a great character. And I thought that Hawkeye show was great. I thought it was really
was
good.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, it's fucking great. It was written well. And I just think that it's the writing, man. It really is the writing. You know, they're trying. I think, and I think somebody said it. It's like, yeah, it's just a lot of bad writing. It's not forcing everything out, because honestly, you can force everything out. Marvel has been great at that. It's just the fucking writing has just not been good, and that's the biggest problem. They need to figure that out. I think Loki is going to be good, because I'm pretty sure they're staying with the same people that did it. Like, you know, so like, I don't think that's going to have an issue. Plus, you know, the character is really good. Like, you can't fuck up a character that badly. You know, even with Star Wars, same shit. Like, writing.
Well, I think a lot of that has, you know, it's a lot of that built up love for the characters, right? But that being said, then Doctor Strange 2 should have been a walk in the park, because Doctor Strange 1 is phenomenal. And Doctor Strange continued to be fairly awesome throughout all of his appearances. And then you get Multiverse of Madness, and while it's not a terrible movie,
it's
just
not.
not.
Like, it really isn't.
But it's not. It doesn't hold a candle to the first one.
Well, and also it had a lot of expectations because we got, the multiverse. We're talking about what we can see in it. We had those cameos, and that again, that's the thing. You hold the bar up really, really high, and even if the writing is average, it's a failure, right? Like, but that's, to me, that's when you're pushing out too many things. You have too many different writers working on all these things. They're not matching up, and it's. I mean, I think I said it last week. Like, I don't know why I would be, if I was any major studio right now, like looking at like you guys just said, you guys said Paramount's killing it, right? Like, why
Killing it.
Why wouldn't I be looking at some of those writers to take over, right? And that's the thing. Like, it's tough to get good writers,
dude. Whoever gets Tyler Sheridan first, whether it be Marvel or DC, that movie's gonna rock.
That motherfucker's good, man. He's fucking good, but I don't know if he can write a fucking Marvel show. I think he'd write a good espionage show, depending on like if it's
exactly
like that by Black Widow.
Imagine Secret Invasion written by Tyler Sheridan.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! It would have been way better than the shit that we just see.
And like you just said, imagine a Black Widow movie written by Tyler Sheridan. Imagine Falcon and Winter Soldier written by Tyler Sheridan.
I think to be honest, to really be honest,
is it Tyler or Taylor? I feel like I'm gonna be.
I think it's Taylor.
Yeah,
Sheridan?
I can't keep saying Tyler.
I think it's Tyler.
I think they should bring back the Russo brothers for these big movies.
But again, the Russo brothers. But see, that's the thing too. So like a lot of these directors and writers, once they hit it big with, especially with like a Marvel project, they like the Russos. A perfect example. They are building their own entire studio, and they partner with Netflix on a lot of stuff because Netflix is like, hey, here's money, do whatever you want to do. They're looking at technology in different ways as well. And I don't know if they want to be tied to anything else. I mean, yeah, if you back up the Brinks truck, I'm sure they'll come, but there's also intertwining the different parts of the studios, who has.
Well, they said they would come back for Secret Invasion.
Secret Wars.
They
wanted to, yeah. I don't know if they said that years ago. I don't know if that's the same now.
And it is Taylor Sheridan. Fuck. And I didn't realize until I just Googled him that motherfucker was in that show Yellowstone.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
he's one of the guys from the other ranch, 666ers.
Yeah, he was a cool rancher. I like that dude. He was good as shit.
He did not fuck around.
Yeah. So I think it's just maybe they need to bring back some of the old guns. Maybe it's just the art direction. I think fucking Black Panther was terrible to me. The writing and I like.
But it was Ryan Coogler who did the first one.
But
he was also pushed into a box, not doing the movie he initially wrote.
But you know what's fucked up about that? Like I thought about that this weekend, and I was like, man,
recast.
They didn't replace Chadwick Boseman, but they sure the fuck did replace fucking William Hurt as with fucking Harrison Ford real fucking quick.
Yeah, but you're comparing apples and oranges, man. Like,
I mean, I'm not
comparing. Chadwick Boseman was an iconic
character.
I get that, but Thunderbolt Ross had 5 minutes in Civil War.
An argument can be made that character was bigger than Chadwick Boseman. The person, like that character, could have lived on. You could have easily they'd be recasting people in Marvel like it's nothing. So
I know. So I don't understand. I get
it. I get what you're saying. I get where they did what they did.
You lose no matter which one you do. Because if they recast him, it would have been all the hate on that too. So
I don't think so. I think it would have died down, but when the movie came out,
if the casting wasn't good.
Yeah, if the casting wasn't good, I mean, it was the same fucking story that we got, but I don't know. But I think the story would have been different. It would have been a different angle,
Yeah.
I really do hope if we even see Submariner again, because did Black Panther do good money at the box office? I'm not even sure.
It did okay. I don't know if it like it. I don't think it like made big money. I think if I recall, it was like 700-800 million. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So I'm like, for me, to me, I don't know if Submariner is such a good character to push forward. Maybe they might just drop it. I don't even know what even a Black Panther 3 would even look like at this point. But
Shuri.
Yeah, it's a lot of female Avengers, not enough male Avengers at this point. It's kind of weird. I don't know where we're going. I it's weird. I have high hopes for Marvels, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, keep watching them trailers. I'm kind of like, man, this might be okay. It might not be that bad.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it. So
yeah, is that a opening weekend for you?
Yeah, I'll see that opening weekend.
Which was the Marvels? We're talking about
the girls want to see it. We're going opening weekend.
Yeah, Zoe wants to see it too, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go see it. Yeah.
So, I do want to see Blue Beetle. I don't know if I'm gonna go to opening weekend in the theater. But then but that's the problem, right? That's why DC's not getting shit, because nobody's going to see their movies.
Might watch on the app. That might be app watchable for me.
No, the kids want to see it. I don't know if it's opening weekend as well, just because of the timing.
That's just next weekend, right?
Yeah, there's got a lot of stuff happening next weekend.
I'm definitely gonna go see the I'm definitely gonna go see the creator in the movies.
I kind of want to see the Equalizer 3.
I'm gonna see Equalizer.
Every time I see a damn trailer and I just see Denzel,
I'm definitely gonna see Equalizer. I've seen all of them in the movie theaters.
I'm like, man, I don't know how he keeps doing.
Last one wasn't great though, but like I'm gonna go see it.
But I don't know.
That first one was so good though.
It was so fucking good. Second one was okay, but like it wasn't great. There was moments where I was just like,
I kind of want to see that Dracula movie too, but
I know I want to go. I think I'm gonna go see it.
I'm probably gonna do it on the app.
Is that Doug Jones in there?
No.
Is it? He's so good though.
It's not. It's another guy. He's been doing a lot of things too. He was in that Boogeyman movie, Steve.
The new one?
Yeah.
There was a Teen Titans TV show because a movie could. Oh my god, you're right.
There wasn't a Teen Titans TV show. That was a Titans show that was terrible. Unless we're talking about the cartoon, that was good. But then Teen Titans Go came out and that was bad. But then it kind of got good. But I never watched it.
Yo, Teen Titans Go is funny as shit.
I think somebody posted on the Facebook group message page about the best Deathstroke they were talking about, and I agree. Like Teen Titans Go, that episode with Slade, like that was hilarious, man.
Bro. No, I'm talking about go back and watch the original Teen Titans.
No, I'm
cartoon.
saying Teen Titans Go. I know, but
the episode where fucking Robin like goes so far undercover that he becomes Slade's Robin and has a fucking whole black and orange and black suit with the S on his chest instead of an R. Bro, that shit went tough. And he's like, Slade's like, you can call me father. And Robin's like, I already have a father. And the camera pans up and all these fucking bats fly out. I was like, ooh, you motherfuckers. That was some good shit right there.
Yeah, it was good shit. It was really good shit.
That was good shit.
Agreed. Fucking perfect.
But favorite Deathstroke though, like I wasn't a big fan of the Arrow version just because it kind of looked like you got that costume at Party City. But
I like that first. I like
the
that.
The mask was too plasticky. I don't know. It looked like it was just gonna.
Well, it only had one side, only one eye side too, which was fucking stupid as shit.
I thought he looked great in Titans. Esai Morales did a good job. I thought the suit looked pretty good. But Joe Manganiello, he only had 2 seconds of screen time, but that motherfucker looked
awesome.
He looked pitch perfect. That costuming department nailed it with that one.
He'll always be Flash Thompson to me. Bring him back as Agent Venom in the fucking Secret Wars. There you go. That's fucking Agent Venom.
If they brought back Joe Manganiello,
he needs a comic book movie, man. He needs something.
Could you fucking imagine that? Like Secret Wars Part 2, like the Venom suit goes through Peter, Eddie Brock, and then ends up on fucking Joe Manganiello's Flash, and he's fucking Asian Venom with the fucking guns and everything.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Toby's like, no. I'm too old. Toby's like, I'm too old for this shit. It's like Lethal Weapon, Spider-Man version.
That'd be hilarious. I guess that's it. Not much else to talk about tonight. So
There's not. Is there? We can't watch trailers on YouTube. Huh?
We can without the video.
without the audio.
Yeah, the audio.
If
I can't
haven't
watch
seen it, I can't watch it. Yeah, exactly.
The Exorcist without the audio.
We'd have to do it after and not record
And then that still might get taken off. So.
Really? Well,
Yeah, because we had the last one got pulled twice, and I kept removing shit and kept getting pulled by different movie studios.
Even with no audio.
Well, the last one we did, it's not that there was no audio, but the same thing Steve said. Like if I'm not watching it with audio, I don't know what I'm watching. And sometimes it's the score in the trailer that kind of gets you.
Yeah, and if we're gonna watch the Exorcist trailer, you need to hear the sounds.
I don't get it. I don't understand what happens. I don't understand how people get away with doing it and then we can't. But it is what it is. All right, well, that's it for tonight. Thank you guys for joining us. It's a shorter episode, but we enjoy the comments. We enjoy the support. Please like, subscribe, comment, share.
Yes.
Let's get Saturday nights bigger. We're
Yeah.
all a bunch of geeks sitting at home doing nothing. So
Yeah, we had some more. And don't get me wrong, all you guys that are here, the interaction is fantastic. But if we had more, we could spur on some more conversations, get some more questions going, lead us down some more random paths.
some more rabbit holes. We love going down them rabbit holes. So
Yeah.
that's it. This is Alil.
This is Sean.
And this is Steve. Until next time, everybody, stay safe, be nice to each other, and keep it geeky.